All right, this is it. This is the 5th and final day of my favorite workout series. Today we are focusing on legs. I'll be showing you some of my favorite leg day workouts, which is saying something because there are not a lot of leg workouts that I enjoy. Now, before you dive into the workout, you want to make sure that you are finding a good weight that is not too heavy, not too light. That's your sweet spot. You don't want to pick a weight that's too light, otherwise it's not going to rip apart those muscles and rebuild the fiber. But you also don't want a weight that's too heavy, otherwise it'll screw up your form and you won't get the proper results. So do a few practice reps with a weight that feels right for you, and then head into the workout. Before we do legs, there is one muscle group that I haven't touched on yet, and that's the abs. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite ab workouts. Sometimes I'll group abs in on leg day, sometimes on chest day. It doesn't really matter, just as long as you are finding time to develop that six-pack. We're going to start with hanging leg raises. You grab those heightened handlebars that people use for pull-ups, hang there, and lift your legs until they're parallel to the floor. Try to keep them as straight as possible. If that's too hard, you can also do hanging knee raises and just lift your knees by bending your legs at a 90-degree angle, or you can use the captain's chair and do leg raises or knee raises that way. I also like to do crunches, either on the floor or using a decline bench. I always lift my feet off the floor when I'm doing crunches, but using a decline bench is great too, and just as effective. I also like to do planks, ovarian twists, and a laying down version of the leg raises, but we'll work on those another time, because right now it's time to lift our legs in a different way. The leg extension machine is great for hitting your quads. It's absolute torture, but if you want big upper legs, these are great. Sometimes I do century sets of these, sometimes I go high weight, low rep, sometimes I go turtle slow in order to increase that time under tension. If you are physically unable to walk after doing a bunch of leg extensions, don't worry, that's normal. You should probably have an emergency wheelchair with you at all times. All right, let's hop over to the leg press machine. Now, what I love about the leg press is you can work on pretty much every muscle in your legs, including your calves, just on this one machine. What I'm doing right now is a wide stance leg press, which hits those inner thigh muscles. But if you bring your feet together, you'll be hitting your outer thigh muscles. You can also place your feet higher up on the press in order to hit your hamstrings, or you can place them lower on the press to hit your quads, which we worked on with the leg extensions. So try a bunch of different combinations and see which one you like. Now, speaking of hamstrings, on the lying leg curl machine, I like to do supersets. One set where I keep my toes pointed toward my body, and one where I keep my toes pointed away from my body. Adjusting the position of your toes really allows you to hit each part of the hamstrings. Just be careful not to get a Charlie horse. Alternatively, you can do these on the seated leg curl machine too. It doesn't really matter that much. Now, there is one leg workout that always takes so much out of me, it feels like I just ran a marathon after I complete them. I'm talking about squats. So we're gonna do a bunch of them. On this day, I did 2 sets of 50 squats. Now, you don't have to do quite that many, but squats are an incredible leg day workout. It really helps to shape your lower body. Not only that, it really does get your heart racing because you're moving your whole body by doing that. After a good squat workout, I've had days where I've just been so drenched in sweat, my heart was racing, and I've been so out of breath that I was just laying on the floor for a good 5 minutes just cooling down. It's intense. But we can't end this leg day until we hit our calves, and we're gonna stay right here on the squat rack to do them. My favorite calf workout is the barbell or Smith machine calf raise. You basically just get the barbell rested on your shoulders like you're about to do a squat, and you just lift with your calves. This is another workout that's better to do low weight, high rep because your calf muscles will burn so much by doing it that way. You can also do different variations of these by pointing your toes outwards and pointing your toes inwards. And you can also do these on the leg press machine or the seated calf raise machine, which also will set your lower legs on fire. And that's gonna do it, folks. That is the end of my favorite workout series. I hope you enjoyed all of those videos. If you want to see more fitness videos like this, make sure you subscribe and give this video a like. Hit the bell icon so you'll be notified of all future uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.